What is happening with HBAR? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the free fall that we are going into right now and kind of get into the narrative that crypto may have a silver lining with what's going on in the markets as well. We'll talk some tariff talk as well as what's going on in the macro. And this is where it's not just Bitcoin, it's the alt sector as well, crashing hard. I want to get into the 11% that we have seen for HBAR into the negative direction, where we have fallen into the previous support territory. That has been something worth talking about. But it's going to be something where it's not doom and gloom, guys. There is a silver lining to this all. We're not going to pump sunshine on a cloudy day, but we will talk about what's going on right now, because if you are a crypto trader, this is all relevant to how we're navigating the markets, and I want to share that with you guys right now on the channel. All right, so let's get into it. For those of you that are new, make sure you hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe right down below as well. It's totally free to do that. It does help us out here and lets you know what's going on with not just HBAR, but with crypto each and every day. All right, so let's get into it. This is where we see the overwhelming market kind of just shifting course. Now, as I started making content today, started covering all the cryptos that I cover, this was a red day. This was the Black Monday that everybody was talking about. And as we look at it, it is something where we have reverse course for a little bit. We'll see if this can sustain. But this is something where, I mean, if you have been following the macro, following the tariff talks, the discussions going on, I want to kind of give way into what my feelings are with that. It's not financial advice. It's just my opinion. You guys do what's best for you, as always, and make sure you do your own research. But this is kind of how we look at it. And as funny as it is, Fartcoin is the best performing asset in the entire economy, if you want to call it that. Traditional finance and DeFi, Fartcoin is up 18.5%. So as bad as crypto is, it's not that bad, because Fartcoin is doing very, very well, all right, at least on the day. So let's get into this discussion, and I want to talk about this going on with HBAR, and I will kind of end with my personal thoughts, so make sure you stick around to the end of this video. But that's where we have seen 11+% drop in the last 24 hours. As we look at HBAR right now, 18th in market cap, we have seen a 7% reversal, as now HBAR is trading at 15.16. So a little bit of a value. If you were able to scoop it up here early in the hours of the morning, for 12 cents, you could have got one HBAR, and now that swing is having a extreme reversal. You look at kind of the numbers here. I mean, I know it's not something drastic, but going from 12 to 15 cents in just a few hours definitely does give way to a lot of traders that did profit on that trade. I kind of want to kind of stem into my thoughts, but we're going to wait till the end of the video where I do talk about it. But this is where it was historical for significant market crashes. Bitcoin plummeting down at that 70,000 support. That was predicted by analysts. And now, as we've seen the U.S. tariffs complicating the global economy, this is where we've seen HBAR being at the headlines as well, down almost 11-12% in the last 24 hours. We talked about kind of how that all varied. But will HBAR attempt a post-crash recovery? Okay, if we put all the technical indicators together, we lump them together, there are a lot of mixed signals, right? We see the descending channel, the MACD, as well as the RSI. This is something where we do look for some bullish narratives, and the RSI is definitely kind of giving way to we are a little bit oversold, and that's something where if we do reverse, HBAR could show a lot more signs for recovery. But it's something very important to talk about, because it's only really relevant to what's going on in the overall market. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys, because for my personal opinion, I think that everybody kind of understands what's happening, okay? And what I mean by that is Trump came and took the world on with all these tariffs, okay? And whether you like Trump, you don't like him, it's what we have to deal with. So this isn't a political discussion. This is a crypto discussion, because the macro is important. So with the tariffs in place, it seemingly looks like all the nations are going to come to the table. Probably not China. I think that reciprocal tariff, the trade war back and forth, is going to be going on for quite some time. And that's kind of probably the end result. You saw kind of where, you know, if Trump came out strong and then basically said that they will table the discussions and pause the tariffs, the reciprocal tariffs for a lot of nations. And that's kind of going to be a good thing. So all he's trying to do is bring things to be produced more so in the United States. He's essentially been saying for a long time that we have been taking it from other nations and getting the raw end of the deal. And this is just a way to reverse that all and basically allow us to, in what he says, make America great again. So whether or not you like Trump, you don't like him, my thoughts are very much independent of this discussion. This is just for crypto, but it's going to be a short-term impact for a long-term result. And that's my take basically on what HBAR is going through right now. I know it's been tough. I know it's been rough as a trader myself, holding HBAR and dealing with all of these tumultuous declines and just really having to battle each and every day just to turn a profit. But that's where you have to believe in your convictions. I personally am in for HBAR for the long haul. I'm not swinging it. I'm not looking for short-term gains. So what's going on within the tariffs is actually allowing me to get HBAR at a cheaper price than what I've previously bought it for. We've been talking about HBAR since 4, 5, 6 cents. So for my money and what we're concerned about, essentially is house money at this point. And hopefully we come out from the other side, the tariff talks all kind of subside, and we do end up in better position and a better standing economically than we were at before all this happened. And call it suppression, call it what you may, but this is something where as we look into kind of the overall narrative, there is a plan in place. So we have to trust the plan, trust the elected officials, and hopefully we do come out in a better, more profitable other side, okay? I'll leave you guys with that. As always, appreciate it. Thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.